Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack. I'm originally from England, but I live out here in beautiful Nepal. It's a very long story, that one. Probably will get to know the story fully throughout the vlogs. But to keep it short, I came here as a kid with the family and I loved it, and I've been here ever since, coming and going basically. Yeah, just loving the country, and I started this channel to sort of document my adventures in the beginning, and it's sort of grown and turned into something a little bit bigger than that. So I'm now set out on a mission to use this platform to promote tourism here in Nepal. As you guys probably know or would have seen in the news, that there was a bit of a situation here, but that has all since calmed down. Nepal is back to normal, and we're currently right on the cusp of trekking season. Now a lot of friends, a lot of businesses here in Nepal are facing up to 50% cancellations from their guests. It's really sad news to see that at a very important time here in Nepal. We need tourism here more than ever, so that's the mission. We're going to set out to prove otherwise, that Nepal is a safe country and everyone here is waiting and willing to serve you and to show you their beautiful country and their lives. And yeah, but today guys, we're setting out on maybe a week's expedition up to Annapurna base camp. Last time we went up to Madhi Himal, which was a couple of days trek. This one's going to be a little bit bigger. Today's adventure takes us to Poon Hill. Poon Hill is one of the most iconic trekking destinations here in Nepal. You can trek there. You can these days actually get a jeep there. We'll look into that a little bit further along in the vlog. But that's it. We're gonna have a nice breakfast here. I'm at the trekkers table, which is in Kari, just a short ride from Pokhara. This is sort of my base, my headquarters. So I'm gonna have some breakfast and a cup of coffee. Get on the road. First port of call, guys, is a place called Nayapul, which means new bridge. From there, we're going to catch a jeep to a place called Tikhedhunga. Tikhedhunga means sharp rock. Dunga means rock. Tikhi means sharp, I believe. I might be wrong on that one. Do comment if I am wrong. Give me some abuse in the comments. Why not? So yeah, that's where the journey begins after some breakfast. And from there we're going to get walking the steep hill up to Ghorepani and then Poon Hill. So I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Hope you'll stick around for the whole one. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, had a lovely breakfast here. About to hit the road. It is currently Dasai festival. Very fast coming Dasai festival. In Nepal. It's one of the most important festivals you can get here, and just like we have turkey for Christmas in the West, over here they have something called changra. Changra is a mountain goat specifically raised all year round for this festival, and they are now flocking in their hundreds back to the city areas where people are going to buy them for the families. But yes, I'm going to hit the road. Vikas, once again, brother, see you later.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the beautiful breakfast. This is quick. Ajor, namaste. Sanjay. With some fans on the road. Let's just quickly take a look at the map. We're here in Kari, and we're going to take a gadi. Gadi is a bus, speaking in Nepali now, to Nayapul, and from Nayapul we're going to be heading this way up to Ulleri, Ghorepani. This is Poon Hill. We're going to try and get there for either sunset or sunrise, and then we'll be moving on up towards Annapurna base camp in the coming days. So I'm going to wait for a bus. I'll see you on the road in a minute. Right guys, we have reached Nayapul, which I think I've already said means new bridge. We're just walking down from the main road here. It's a short walk to a place called Ghorepani, and from Ghorepani we can hopefully find a jeep to Tikhedhunga. Guys, if you can't find a jeep, or if you'd rather not use a jeep, you can walk from Ghorepani. Ghorepani was one of the original starting places of a lot of treks, including the Annapurna base camp trek and Poon Hill trek, which we'll be doing today. So you can start from here. Actually, I'm just skipping a little bit further ahead in order to get everything done in time for today. But if you do decide to walk from here, it is a lovely walk. It's just by the riverside all the way along. Beautiful scenes and a good way to warm up before the uphill starts. I'm skipping straight to the uphill, but I'll see you guys in a little while in Ghorepani. There is a checkpost there. There's like a bazaar, main shopping area, so anything you need you can buy there. If you have happened to have forgotten something, thankfully I haven't, but yeah, there you go guys. Welcome to Nayapul. I'll see you in Ghorepani. Okay guys, we have reached the beautiful village of Ghorepani. So if you remember, we were in Gandruk, my first vlog. So Gandruk is just to the right. We are going up this way without getting run over by a taxi. I'm just gonna check in here. There's an ACAP office where you're gonna check your permits, and then we're gonna get walking. We made it through checkpost. I'm sure I've tried to explain why it's important to get a permit in the last vlog guys, but if you don't know, the permit is there for your safety. It's not just there to earn money for these people. The permit has a specific code on it when you get it, so if you're ever lost, they can track that code through these checkposts, make sure they know where you are, they can locate you. So yeah, for you guys, don't forget to do this. It's very cheap and it could end up saving your life. Yeah. Anyway, we're just making our way through Ghorepani. On the other side here, there's a jeep station where we can get a little bit further up to Tikhedhunga, where we'll start the real trekking. Okay guys, so I've been walking along this road for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. I haven't found a car yet, or a jeep, so I'm just going to stay on the road. It looks like I might be walking this leg of the journey, but it's quite nice. So sun is just coming up, starting to get hot, but yeah, usually you can get a jeep all the way along here to Tikhedhunga, but the walk is just as lovely guys, surrounded by forests and rivers and waterfalls. Plenty to see here on the trail, so not the end of the world. If a jeep does come though, I'm definitely going to flag it down, just get that a little bit of an extra head start. But yeah, our target is way up there beyond the clouds. We're not going to see it right now, but yeah, so far so good. We've got this far, and we're nearing the beginning of the big hike up the hill, which is going to be a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah guys, this is the normal road. All right, you can just follow this on foot if you want to. You don't necessarily have to get a jeep. But yeah, there we have it. We'll see you a little while ahead in Tikhedhunga. Okay guys, we are now nearing Tikhedhunga. I've had no luck with a jeep, but I just want to introduce you to a friend here that I met on the way. So namaste.
Namaste.
Ajuko naam ke ho?
Mero naam Dilbahadur.
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 Yes.
Aha. Ani sir, कति वर्ष भयो तपाई?
म 59.
59? So 59.
नमस्ते.
Namaste sir. आज कतै जान लाग्यो दाइ?
आज अब यता टिकटहरु हुँदै उल्लेरी हुँदै
हजुर
बनठाडी
हजुर
अनि भोलि घोरेपानी.
भोलि घोरेपानी. गेस्ट हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँको
गेस्ट छ दुईजना
दुईजना
हजुर हजुर
ओके तपाईँ ऊ गेस्टको सामान बोक्न आएको ओहो गाह्रो भयो
के गर्ने गाह्रो भयो नि
हजुर
अलिकति अब दसैँ आयो दाम कमाउनु पर्ने
अन्त नि दसैँको खर्च ओ
समस्या पर्यो
हजुर हजुर सही हो अनि कति वर्ष भयो यसो काम गरेर त
काम गरेको म 20 वर्ष 22 वर्षै भयो
22 वर्ष भयो अनि तपाईँको विचारमा टुरिज्म होइन विदेशीहरू कतिको इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ
अब मेरो लागि त यो विदेशीहरू आएको राम्रो
हजुर
हामीले काम पाउँछ आएन भने त हामी त अब यता गाउँघरमा काम गरेर हामी अलिकति समस्यै पर्छ विदेशीहरू तपाईँहरू जस्तो विदेशीहरू आयो भने
हजुर हामीले
काम पाएको धेरै राम्रो लाग्छ मलाई त
हजुर ल हुन्छ सर म अलि अगाडि हिँड्छु
हुन्छ सर ल
It's a quick look into the struggle and hard work of a porter here in Nepal, and as he said, without you guys he won't be able to survive well on his work. So another important reminder, don't cancel your ticket. If you haven't got a ticket, book one to Nepal. We have made it to Tikhedhunga. Hello.
Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
Final gora haina?
Gora ho. Ha? अहिले एबिसी जाने हो
तपाई नेपालमा बस्नुहुन्छ?
नेपालमा बस्छु नि
अस्ति आन्दोलनमा तपाई त हैन?
मलाई होइन म
आन्दोलनमा त होइन अर्कै हो
युकेको
हो नि
युके हो
लमजुङतिर बस्छ है
म काँडेतिर
काँडेतिर हो
हजुर
अनि लमजुङ पनि ड्रोको बोकेको भिडियो हाल्नु
यस हजुर
गाउँमा तौलिन्छ नि राम्रो
हजुर थ्यांक यू
सबै खिचेर लैजानु
सबै खिचेर सबैजनाले वेलकम टु नेपाल भन्देऊ न
वेलकम टु नेपाल
थ्यांक यू
वेलकम टु युके
वेलकम धन्यवाद हुन्छ फेरि भेटौँला ओके गोराको छोरा yes. All right, we are here in the lovely village of Tikhedhunga, guys. Met some beautiful local ladies there. Very happy to see people coming into the village and going trekking. We're going to stop a little further up here for a quick cup of tea and coffee or something, and get on the big steep hill all the way up to Ghorepani. But here we are, guys. We're at the beginning of the trek. It took me about roughly an hour and a half to get here without the jeep, but you can get a jeep all the way here if you wish. But that's it. We're in the beautiful village of Tikhedhunga. I can't wait to sit down and have a quick rest and a cup of tea. Alright guys, see you in a minute. Okay guys, we are at the tea and coffee station. This place is called Manisha Guest House. Alternatively, if you wanted to come to Tikhedhunga in the first day, there's many guest houses here. I prefer this one. I've stayed here before. There's a very, very nice family here, but I'm sure all of them are much the same. So I'm having a quick coffee, and then we're going to hit the real steep part of this day. I think out of all of the days up to Annapurna base camp, this is one of the most challenging for me, specifically because I chose to do this first day in one hit. A lot of people do it in two. I'm not saying it's not possible to do in one. It is. It's possible for most people to do this in one. It's just a bit of a slog. I would advise doing it in two, just for the sake of enjoying yourself and not rushing. But anyway, there you go. We're having a cup of coffee and we're going to get on the road. Also, I did want to have biscuits with my coffee, but I went for the local option instead, which is a cucumber. It's going to keep me nice and hydrated. But that's it guys, quick coffee and back to it. I will see you somewhere up in this area on the way to Ulleri. Looking forward to this. Alright, we are on the road, about to start the steep climb to Ghorepani. This is our first suspension bridge, first of many. There is quite a lot of these on the journey, guys. If you're afraid of heights, I would suggest just looking forward and walking, but I can assure you these are very safe compared to a lot of the other ones here in Nepal. You get a nice view, the waterfall and the river inside. But yes, onwards and upwards. From Tikhedhunga we're gonna walk to a place called Ulleri, which will be a little bit of a rest station. From Ulleri, another sort of 45 minutes up, we're gonna reach a place called Bontanti, which is where a lot of people stop on their first day. Depending on how quickly we get there, we're gonna stop and have some food and push on to Ghorepani. But there we go, guys, the first suspension bridge done, and we're now on the road to today's target of Ghorepani. So I'll see you shortly, guys, on the way up the stairs to Ulleri. Absolutely beautiful day for it as well. Alright, see ya. Okay guys, we're about halfway up to Ulleri. Just thought I'd give you a little look at what we're up against. This is an extremely steep part of the day. There is a spot halfway up, but yeah. Kesa guys? Kota पुग्नुहुन्छ?
Ulleri.
Ulleri.
Volleyball खेल्न.
Volleyball खेल्न? कहाँबाट आएको?
Dancing.
Dancing.
Gamdruk.
Gamdruk. ल सही सही. राम्रोसँग. Thank you bro. राम्रोसँग जित्नु होस् है.
एकदमै राम्रो छ नेपाली तपाईको.
Thank you brother. Bye. L see you later. Shubha yatra. Some young guys going to play volleyball. But yeah, look, this is what we're up against. It's steep. Take your time with this part, guys. If you overdo it on your first day, it's going to make the rest of your journey a little less enjoyable. So just take your time. I am used to this. I don't want to blow my own horn, but I am used to this. I do this for a living, so I'm going to push on a lot quicker than some other people. But yeah, look, if you're an athlete, if you're a trail runner and you want to push your boundaries and push your goals, this is a great place to do it. Yeah, but anyway, look, enough of the chit chat and more of the steep staircase. I will see you in Ulleri, guys. Bye bye. Alright guys, we are here in Ulleri. It's taken me less than I thought, actually, about an hour and a half from Tikhedhunga. It's a nice walk, very steep. Just gonna stop here for some water. I don't know if you remember, we saw those guys on the way up for a volleyball game. So yeah, just down there playing. But yeah, thank you Dave. If you are traveling to Ulleri for your first day, there's plenty of hotels here to stay. दाइ आजको होटलमा एक राति कति लिन्छ होला? आजको जस्ट यो हैन जस्ट एक्जाम्पल के दुई जना भनौं न, दुई जनाको लागि भनौं न।
रुमको 500 रुपैयाँ छ। एचएसको धेरै छ।
हजुर ठिकै
एचएसको 800।
800. Okay. So very reasonable, good price in this hotel. 500 for a simple room, 800 for an attached. They do lovely organic food and breakfast for you. So yeah, many options available here in Ulleri. For me, I don't have any options here. I'm going up. I'm just having a quick hydration station, and I'll be pushing on to Bontanti for a bit of late lunch. I was going to eat here, but I think I've got enough time to eat up there, and we're going to push on to Ghorepani. I'll see you guys for lunch. Just another sort of 45 minutes up the hill, hopefully. See you there. Alright guys, so we are just coming into like the last building in Bontanti. I've already walked through most of the village. I just wanted to get to here for some food, and it will be straight from here onto the trail. If you are coming here on your first day, so instead of going to Ulleri, you can come up to Bontanti and stay here for your second day. For your first day, sorry, and it will make your second day a lot easier. Until recently, this has been a bit of a trekking route only kind of thing, but as you can see, I'm currently walking on a jeep track, so that's another way you can do this. You can take a jeep up to here and start walking from here. I just prefer to walk, get that exercise in. Anyway, where are we? Alina guest house. I'm gonna stop here for some food, guys. I'll see you shortly. Okay guys, lunch is served. We have a lovely egg fried rice. Now, if you're trying to get to Ghorepani in the same day, like I'm trying to do, this really is going to be your last spot to have something to eat that's going to fuel you onwards. So I do recommend staying here for lunch, or a bit further back in the middle of Bontanti village. But yeah, try and have something that's going to fuel you on. If you do want to push on for the one day, just remember, like, between here and Ghorepani, I think perhaps there's one place closer to the Ghorepani side where you're going to be able to get some tea, biscuits and other basic food items and stuff. I'm not sure what the facilities are like there in terms of hot food. So yeah, it's my recommendation. And from Bontanti, I'll just quickly, a little bit of extra information. Behind me is a signboard. So if you're here and you want to, there's another trek called Mohare Dara, which is similar to the one we're going on. We're going up to Poon Hill. Mohare Dara is another really beautiful hilltop. Gives you panoramic views, 360 views of all the mountains. It's another really good trek. From here, I think it's roughly 2 or 3 hours, but please don't count on me for that one. I haven't been there before, so. But yeah, there we have it, guys. Fried rice with egg, and then we're gonna hit the last leg of this journey up to Ghorepani. We're definitely not going to get a sunrise, so I'm not going to be in a rush to get up to Poon Hill. We're going to do that tomorrow morning. Just the main focus will be getting to Ghorepani. So I'll see you soon, guys, after some food and much needed rest. On the road again. Alright, now we have our last slog up through the forest to Ghorepani. Now, Ghorepani means horse water, I believe. Pani being water, Gore being horse or mule. I guess it was a place for them to get water. Not quite sure. But every village here seems to have a little meaning. And Ghorepani is horse water. I think. I might be wrong on that one. But we're heading there now. From here, can take anywhere between 2 hours and 5 hours. Don't want to put a time limit on it. We're not in a rush now. However, there's a little bit of a rain front coming in. But yeah, guys, I'll see you up in the jungle, or the forest, let's call it. Yeah, I'll catch you there. See you in a bit. Okay guys, we've made it above Bontanti. We are now in the thick rhododendron forest. I made a slight mistake. I've actually come on the motorable road where the jeeps come. The actual track is a little bit further down there. I'm actually really I'm not going to swear, but I'm a bit annoyed about that, because we would be right in the middle of the jungle, of the forest, and it's extremely beautiful there. But it's not so bad here either, right? We're going to meander along and see if there's a way to join back up with the trekking trail. But this is an ancient rhododendron forest. In about a month or 2 months, I would say, from now, in the winter months, all of this will be bright red in a bloom of these most beautiful flowers, the rhododendron flower. But right now it's good. We're getting a bit of protection from the sun. Some really lovely scenery too. I will join back up with you guys in a while. Just going to see if I can get back onto the real trekking route, because that's why we're here, you know. As much as this is lovely, I want to show you the real route, you know, the route that you're going to be walking. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about that in a minute. All right. Okay guys, I think I found the original trekking route. It's just down there. I'm a little bit sick of this road here, so we're going to carefully meander down and get back on the real trekking route, so I can show you what this is really about. Because the road here, as much as it's nice to walk, it's actually really easy. I'm making a lot of ground. It's just not the same as the real trekking experience, so I don't advise this to you guys. Please be careful when you're in the mountains, especially on your own. But I'm going to slowly meander down and get on the real path. I may as well keep the camera on for this, just in case I fall to my death, and you guys can get a really nice video. Alright, let's go. There we go. Didn't die. Nice fall. We're nearly there anyway. I think we're currently walking down a previous landslide, so the ground is a little bit loose beneath the feet. But it looks as though we've made it to the path. Bingo! Alright, now we can't miss out on any of the good stuff. See you guys a little ahead. I'm going to get deep into this forest. We've got this beautiful river that follows us all the way. Some really, I mean look, just through the trees here, there's waterfalls everywhere and streams everywhere. Yeah. Alright guys, see you shortly. Well, I wonder whether this was a good idea. We are back on the trekking path guys, but it appears it's been an incredibly massive landslide which has wiped out the path somewhat. It looks as though people are walking on it. I can see foot tracks. We'll have to go very carefully here. Yeah. Oh, what a mess. Incredible mess. I think we're going to have to go back up to the road, guys. I mean, look at it. There's no path. All these trees have come down from up there. Can't win. I came down off the road to get onto this path, and this path's gone. Oh well. Back up to the road it is before another landslide happens. Sorry guys, another delay. Oh. Okay, back to the road. There's been another landslide. It's taken out the jeep track, but thankfully there is a path through it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would I go there and go trekking if there's landslides? It's my job to promote tourism and make sure you guys feel safe here. All I can say is we're at the end of monsoon. Still rains a lot every day, and during this season there are landslides. Now, as it has done for many years, decades even, Nepal and the Nepali people will take care of this before you guys arrive, so please don't worry about that. As I said, we're coming to the end of the monsoon. The country is still very wet. And it does cause landslides, you know. What can you do? See big trees like this falling down. But guys, we are now reaching the sort of midway camp. I remember telling you guys, I think if you're going to walk up this way, this would be the last spot to have something to eat if you didn't eat in Bontanti. So that's just over here on the other side, and I believe that we can rejoin with the original trekking route from here. Looks like we've got a very dodgy bridge to go across. Can't see another way. That should be fun, guys. We've fallen down already. I wonder if we can fall into a rushing river. Oh, don't you just love health and safety, yeah? Let's do it. Halfway there. Ah, it's not too bad. A little bit bouncy. We made it. So guys, hopefully we can join back on the trekking route, as I said. From here, I don't know, we've made very good ground on this road. So I'm going to guess from here it's about an hour and a half. If we can do it quicker than that, even better. But I just want to get into this forest. We've missed out a hell of a lot there, taking this road, so I'm going to try. Yes, we're going to join the forest road and the real trekking route now. So I'll see you guys in the jungle, forest. Alright guys, we're now in the thick of the forest. I can't seem to get off of this motorable road. As you can see, I don't see the old path anywhere. It just seems to be this road track. I'm gonna ask these guys up ahead. Sir, यो पहिलाको ट्रेकिङ रुट कता हो? पहिलाको हिँडेको बाटो यही हो?
यही हो, यो बाटो खनेर बिग्रेको हो। थोरै माथि जानु, माथिबाट अनि राइट लिनु।
हिँडेको बाटो छ हो कि यही बाटो?
यही बाटो? यो
खतम बनाए खोइ त नि हिँडेको बाटो।
कहाँबाट आउनुभयो?
नायापुल।
नायापुल?
हजुर।
कन्ट्री कुन हो?
युके।
युके। नेपाली मजाले बोल्नु।
मजाले बुझ्छु सर।
अलिकति माथि जानुस्। माथिबाट यस्तो राइट छ।
यही बाटो हो?
यही बाटो। अलिकति यही।
ल ल। Well, that's really sad. I was up here less than a year ago doing my first ever vlog, you know, and it was so gorgeous. we got to walk through this forest, you know, this incredible rhododendron forest right by the side of the stream all the way up. And it's really saddened me to find out that now that road, that trekking route has been destroyed. Anyway, let's not get angry, we're nearly there, guys. The best is yet to come. I said at the beginning of this trek that we're going to like probably the most iconic destination for trekking in this country. But yeah, look, we're not far from Ghorepani. Maximum half an hour now. It's just such a damn shame that we have to be walking on this road and not the trekking route. What to say? I'll see you guys in Ghorepani in a little while. Okay guys, all is not lost. I've managed to find the old route, but it's only for like 5 or 10 minutes. We're pretty much there now. But yeah, I don't mean to get frustrated about something like that, but I'm out here trying to promote the tourism and the beautiful trekking. To see something like that was a little bit unnerving, a little bit, yeah, choice of words. But look, we are in a bit of a jungle here, a bit of a forest, so all is not lost. I can see the roofs of the first buildings here in Ghorepani. We'll see you at Ghorepani. There is another ACAP checkpost there to make sure we've checked in with our permits. So I'll catch you up there. I apologise for being upset about that. I think you would too if you knew what this trekking route used to be like. You know, this is the old route we're currently walking on. But anyway, I'm sure at some point the old route will be reinstated, guys. Perhaps it's just for the meantime while they're developing this. But yeah, let's forget about it now. We are in the forest. The air here is so fresh, it's hard to put into words. But yeah, alright, we're happy now. Back in the forest. I'll see you like 2 minutes ahead for Ghorepani. Okay guys, welcome to Ghorepani. We finally made it. Look at these beautiful dogs. Oi. Alright, we're going to check into a hotel, get out of these sweaty clothes and rest up. Hiya. Oh, not very happy that one. But yeah guys, this is Ghorepani. Lovely blue stone buildings. Well, not blue stone, blue roofs, blue paint, but locally quarried stone. This is our route for tomorrow. But we're going to be staying here for the night. And early morning, Poon Hill is up the top there. Alright, we'll find a hotel guys and I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, just stood next to this signboard here, just to give you a bit of an idea. There's loads, these are all hotels. There's loads of hotels here in Ghorepani. We have the lower half, where I've just come from, we've come up through. And then we have a nice steep staircase to finish the day into the top half of Ghorepani, where I'm going to find a hotel, because tomorrow morning we are going to be heading up to Poon Hill. So the further up I can get today, the easier it's going to be in the morning. Sounds really petty, doesn't it? But that's just how I am. Get a bit of a head start. Anyway, I'm going to tackle this final staircase, but This actually gives you a little bit of an idea of what the route was like before. Just dark green forest and stone paths. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright guys, final push. I'll see you at the hotel. Alright. Finally, we have made it to the room. We'll do just a quick room check. Got 2 beds in here. Ensuite right there with hot water, thank God. I'm going to jump in a hot shower. And out the window there, you won't be able to see now, but we'll get a great view in the morning of all of the mountains. They should be right there, you know, in front of our face. So there you go guys, we are now roughly, see the time, 20 past 5. We set off walking about 8. What does that make it? 9 hours. And today we have done a total of about 21 kilometers. Now I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, it's like way too much, you're in a rush and what have you. But as I said, you can break this trek up into many days, you know. You don't have to come up here in one shot. For me, we've got a long way to go. We've got to go to Annapurna base camp from here. Yeah, it's a long way. We'll get into that tomorrow. But I'm in a bit of a rush to get this done, obviously before trekking season. Also, in 5 days' time, there's a massive Nepali festival, which I have to take part in. It's a very family-orientated festival. It's called Dasai. I think we saw at the beginning of this vlog all of those mountain goats. Yeah, so for that festival, I really need to get to my wife and my son. I miss them a lot. So that's a part of the reason why we're in a bit of a rush. But anyway guys, we'll leave it there for now. Yeah, I'm going to get in that nice hot shower, get myself a cup of tea, and I'll join you all for dinner later on, which will be dalbat, of course. Thank you, see you in a bit. Alright guys, good evening. Had a lovely hot shower, fresh clothes, got a jumper on, it's a little bit cold, and it's time for dinner. But before that, there seems to be a running theme now. This will be the 3rd vlog out of the 3 that I filmed where the local community has gotten wind that I've arrived here. I know a lot of people won't be aware of this, but this mission of mine for promoting tourism is picking up some steam, and a lot of people are sort of doing the same thing, which is great. I love to create a movement in that way. But the local committee of tourism, really nice bunch of people, mainly women at this moment. I think the men are slightly busy, but they've all come up to this hotel for a small welcoming ceremony to Ghorepani. Just like we had in Gandruk and Mardi Himal, there will be a bit of a ceremony and a namaste and a hello. So I hope you guys will join me for that, and then we'll have some dinner. Yeah, I don't know, I'll try not to mention my complaints about the road. I do think it wasn't really the best decision to do that, but these people work very hard to make Ghorepani good, clean, and full of everything that's needed for, you know, everyone's needs. So we really have to appreciate that, and, you know, forget the sort of minor negativity of the road, because at the end of the day, that road is here to bring more tourism and bring people who maybe don't like trekking, you know, but want to see the mountains. So there's a lot of positive things. I know I was a little bit upset about that earlier, but let's go and meet these people, guys, and have a really nice sort of warm welcome and a nice dinner afterwards. I will see you down there. Again, I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, alright. See you in a minute. Okay, सबैजना
त्यहाँ बस्दै
हुन्छ बस्ने
हजुर
हुन्छ ओके दाइलाई क्यामेरा समात्छ होला प्रोफेसनल जस्तै हो तपाईँ
भ्लगहरू धेरै हामीले हेरिन्छ
हजुर थ्याङ्क यू
अनि धेरै पहिल्यै चिनेको देखेको तर चाहिँ आज चाहिँ प्रत्यक्ष भेटघाट हुँदा खुसी लाग्यो
थ्याङ्क यू सर
त्यसको लागि चाहिँ हाम्रो आमा समूहहरू र
हजुर
हाम्रो विकासको सम्पूर्ण होटेल व्यवसायीहरूले
ओके
एकमुष्ट रूपमा हजुरलाई स्वागत गर्ने कार्यक्रम छ
ओके
र उहाँहरू हाम्रो सम्पूर्ण आमा समूहहरू
आमा
विशेष गरी सम्पूर्ण यहाँ उपस्थित हुनेहरूलाई सम्पूर्णलाई नमस्कार आज चाहिँ विशेष गरी हाम्रो ज्याक दाइ चाहिँ हाम्रो यो म्याग्दी घोरेपानी अब एउटा पर्यटक क्षेत्रमा आउनु भएको हुँदा चाहिँ हामीले अघि भर्खरै जानकारी थाहा पाउँदा चाहिँ एकदम खुसी लाग्यो उहाँले विशेष गरी हाम्रो यता ट्रेकिङलाई नि अलिकति रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्ने प्लस नेपालमा यत्रो टाइमसम्म बस्दा पनि उहाँहरूले विशेष गरी हाम्रो नेपाली देशलाई नि एकदम पोजिटिभ भाइबमा ट्रेकिङहरूको बारेमा यहाँको विशेषताको बारेमा यहाँको नेचुरल लाइफको बारेमा सानो देश गरिब भए तापनि एकदम साहसीपूर्ण र शान्त र एकदम राम्रो छ भन्ने उहाँहरूले चाहिँ आफ्नो भ्लगमा बारम्बार देखाइराख्दा चाहिँ हामी यहाँ उपस्थित हुने सम्पूर्णलाई एकदम खुसी लाग्दै आइराखेको हुने प्लस अहिले चाहिँ उहाँलाई प्रत्यक्ष रूपमा हामी सबै घोरेपानीवासीले चाहिँ सानो छोटो मिठो हाम्रो तर्फबाट सक्दो वेलकम गर्ने खोज्दा चाहिँ हामी एकदम आभारी छु त्यसै कारण चाहिँ हाम्रो यो सानो भेटलाई चाहिँ स्वीकार गरिदिनु हुन भन्ने हामी एकदम अनुरोध गर्छ है ल
खोपाल मिलाउनु पर्छ
टिका लाउने खोजी चाहिँ गरेको
कोले खाता लाग्यो कोले फुल देऊ नि
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो विशेष गरी हाम्रो मगर समुदायको
पुन हिल भन्छ नि पुन हिल भन्छ यहाँ सबै पुनको बसोबास भएको पुनको बसोबास भएर पुन हिल भएको यहाँ चाहिँ हाम्रो पुन समुदायको
यो चाहिँ चिनो है तपाईँलाई चाहिँ धेरै धेरै वेलकम छ हाम्रो घोरेपानीमा है तपाईँलाई विशेष गरी ल वेलकम टु घोरेपानीहरूलाई दाइ आउनु शङ्कर दाइ ल चम्पा टिका लाग्दै फुल दिँदै गरेर
घोरेपानीमा स्वागत छ
थ्याङ्क यू सर
हजुरलाई चाहिँ धेरै शुभकामना
धन्यवाद सर थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
घोरेपानीमा आइदिनु हो
हजुर हजुर
घोरेपानीको राम्रो एडभर्टाइज गरिदिनु
एकदम हुन्छ सर
पछि पनि भेट्दै गरौँला
हजुर हुन्छ
रमाइलो
मेरो देशमा ह्यान्डसेक पनि गर्छु है
वेलकम टु घोरेपानी
थ्याङ्क यू
स्वागत छ है
धन्यवाद सर
आइराख्नुहोस् है
एकदम
जस्तै नबिर्सिनुहोस्
मेरो फर्स्ट टाइम म 22 वर्ष आएको घोरेपानी 22 वर्ष म बच्चा थियो सम्झेर आएको फेरि
राम्रो नेपाली बोल्नु हुँदो रहेछ एकदम खुसी लाग्यो
थ्याङ्क यू
नेपाली एकदम
एकदम हुन्छ
खै त अरू राम्रै मान्छेहरू
तपाईँ नेपाली बोलेको देखेर फिफ्ली जस्तै लाग्यो
हामी त एउटै पानीमा जस्तै
शङ्कर दाइ लाग्यो
थ्याङ्क यू
बस्नु न एकछिन बस्नु अनि विशेष गरी तपाईँलाई कस्तो लाग्यो घोरेपानी होइन अहिले इन्ट्री भएबाट कस्तो लाग्यो अब यो टुरिज्ममा अझै केही विशेषताहरू केही थपे केही राम्रो हुन्थ्यो कि भन्ने तपाईँले अनुभव गरेको तपाईँलाई के भन्नु मन लाग्छ भने हामी सबै घोरेपानीको बासी हो अझैसम्म नि हामीले सक्दो कोसिस म्यानेजमेन्ट अब पुर्खाहरूले हाम्रो संस्कृति बजाए अनुसारदेखि लिएर यो बाटोघाटो सबै म्यानेज गर्दै आएको नै छौँ त्यसमाथि नि तपाईँको एक्स्ट्रा तपाईँ त कतिपय ठाउँहरूमा डुल्नुहुन्छ नि त त्यही भएर तपाईँलाई अरू केही नि अलि एक्स्ट्रा भए हुन्थ्यो भन्ने केही छ भने तपाईँहरूले हामीलाई भनिदिनुहुन्छ है बस्नु न दाइ बस्नु अब अलि
म चाहिँ घोरेपानीको छरछोरी भइसक्यो यता आउँदा धेरै राम्रो लाग्छ तपाईँको फेसिलिटिज मैले देख्यो तिनजनालाई बाटोमा सफर गरेर फुड टिप्ने जस तपाईँले नयाँ बाटो बनाएको गाडीको बाटो मेरो ओन्ली कम्प्लेट नभनौँ जस त्यो पुरानो हिँड्ने बाटो छ नि त्यसरी ट्रेकिङ ट्र्याक चाहिँ अलिकति फेरि मेन्टेन हुनु पर्यो
त्यो विषयमा हजुर हामीले नि पालिका ओडा अनि हाम्रो नेपाल सरकारलाई चाहिँ हाम्रो टुरिज्म क्षेत्रमा कनेक्ट भएको भएर पहिल्यैदेखि नै कुरा राख्दै आएको हो उहाँहरूले अलिकति बजेट म्यानेजमेन्ट गरिदिनु भयो भने चाहिँ हाम्रो लागि चाहिँ अलिक सहज हुन्थ्यो कि भन्ने आशा नै हो विशेष गरी पहिल्यैदेखि यो बाटो गाडीको बाटो चाहिँ ट्रेकिङ ट्रायलमा चाहिँ कनेक्ट नभइदिए हुन्थ्यो भन्ने विशेष गरी घोरेपानी सबैको आशा थियो गरे भए तापनि घोरेपानी लगायत अन्य छेउको गाउँहरू चाहिँ अलिक दुर्गम क्षेत्र जस्तै छ अनि उहाँहरूलाई चाहिँ इमर्जेन्सी हस्पिटल जानको लागि प्रेग्नेन्ट वुमेनहरू अनि कतिपय बिरामी हुँदा चाहिँ सर्टेन टाइममा चाहिँ सिटी एरियामा पोखरा पुग्ने चाहिँ यो सर्टकट एरिया भएको भएर अनि यतिले जोइन नहुँदा चाहिँ हामी भन्दा नि अन्य गरिब गुरुवाहरू प्लस यो एग्रिकल्चरमा लागेको निम्न वर्गकोहरूलाई चाहिँ एकदम गाह्रो हुने भयो कि कनेक्ट हुन अनि हामीले फेरि घोरेपानीवासीहरूले मात्र आफ्नो बिजनेस हेरेर मात्र भएन अब एउटै गाउँठाउँमा बसेपछि त सबैको समस्या बुझ्न पर्यो नि त त्यही भएर हाम्रो नि यो अप्सनले हाम्रो नि इन्ट्रेस्ट भन्दा नि अब सबैलाई हेरेर सहयोग हुने तरिकाले चाहिँ म्यानेज गरेर अहिले हालचाललाई कति वर्षपछि चाहिँ आएको यो बाटो चाहिँ
बाटो त ठिक कुरा हो राम्रो आइडिया हो पहिला उता सिक्कातिर जानुपर्छ होइन यसरी घुमाएर सो तपाईँको अलरेडी भनेको त्यो मेडिकलको लागि प्रेग्नेन्ट वुमेनको लागि एकदम राम्रो हो तपाईँको पनि के चाहिने कुराहरू पनि यता आउँदा सजिलो हुन्छ नि त जस त्यो ट्रेकिङ रुट चाहिँ एकदम मेरो प्यारो फेभरेट थियो अब 1-2 वर्षपछि पनि
भइदियो भनेर हाम्रो त्यही हो हाम्रो चाहना नि किनभने चाहिँ विशेष गरी नेपालमा अब कतिपय ठाउँमा अब अमेरिका युके त यहाँभन्दा कति फ्यासिलिटी छ कति अगाडि बढिसकेछ नि त यो बाटोहरू आएर अगाडि बढ्नु भन्दा नि विशेष गरी नेपालमा चाहिँ कसरी पर्यटकहरूलाई हामीले भित्राउन सक्छौँ त अब जस्तो नेपालको कल्चर र सिम्प्यालिटी छ नि त्यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले बिर्सिनु हुन्न भन्ने हामी अहिले सबै नयाँ जेनेरेसनको नि एक्सपेक्ट चाहिँ छ
नत्र त्यति आई हेभ नो कम्प्लेन्स घोरेपानी त एकदम राम्रो छ अझै 1-2 महिना ढिलो भए पनि यस्तो राम्रो फुलहरू पनि निस्किन्छ तर म एकदम खुसी छु तपाईँहरू भेट्दा पनि अच्छा मलाई म अस्ति गान्तोक पनि यस्तो कार्यक्रम पनि थियो मैले पनि त्यही पनि सरप्राइज थियो होइन तर आई जस्ट वान्ट टु से थ्याङ्क यू तपाईँको गाउँ एकदम राम्रो छ तपाईँहरू पनि राम्रो छ कनेक्टै हो
हजुर त्यही त नि विशेष गरी हाम्रो यो नेपालमा चाहिँ सकेसम्म चाहिँ आफ्नो अतिथि देवो भव भन्ने पहिल्यैबाट चलिआएको छ अनि पहिलातिर नि कतिपय अलिकति समाजसेविकदेखि लिएर इम्पोर्टेन्ट पर्सनहरू आउनु भयो भने चाहिँ विशेष गरी इच एन्ड एभ्री ठाउँको मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ आफ्नो तरिकाले गुरुङ जातिले गुरुङ तरिकाले हाम्रो चाहिँ पुनहरूले पुन तरिकाहरूले त्यसरी म्यानेज गर्दै आएको हुँदा चाहिँ अब पहिला नै आउनु भएर चाहिँ धेरैचोटि होइन तर हामीलाई चाहिँ कतिपयले चाहिँ सकेसम्म गेस्टलाई चाहिँ डिस्टर्ब नगर्ने भन्ने तरिकाको हुन्थ्यो भए तापनि अहिले चाहिँ आएको इच एन्ड एभ्री गेस्टलाई चाहिँ हामीले थाहा पाएसम्म समितिहरूलाई चाहिँ खबर गरेर राम्रो तरिकाले हामीले जस्तो सकिन्छ त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ वेलकम गर्ने कोसिस गर्दैछु त्यही भएर 6 वर्षपछि भयो नि वेलकम चाहिँ भयो
कतिवटा होटल छ
होटल चाहिँ 32 होइन 32 to 34
अनि हाम्रो अहिलेको सिचुएसन होइन काठमाडौँमा यस्तो आन्दोलन भइसक्यो होइन क्यान्सलेसन्सहरू हुन सक्छ होइन मान्छे बाहिरबाट आउँदा कोही टिकट क्यान्सल गरेर डर लाग्छ अनि सिचुएसन हेरेर तपाईँको कति इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ टुरिज्म इन घोरेपानी कतिको इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ
घोरेपानी टुरिज्म इम्पोर्टेन्ट चाहिँ घोरेपानी भन्दा नि विशेष गरी हाम्रो नेपाल सम्पूर्णलाई नै कति पर्सेन्ट त अब टुरिज्मले नै म्यानेजमेन्ट गरेर होइन कति पर्सेन्टहरूलाई चाहिँ घाँस कपास सबै भइराखेको हुँदा चाहिँ सम्पूर्ण नेपाली चाहिँ टुरिज्म एकदम आवश्यक छ प्लस अहिलेको यो अहिले यस्तो दुःखद घडीमा भए तापनि नेपालभित्र तपाईँहरू आउनुभयो भने चाहिँ सुरक्षादेखि लिएर सम्पूर्ण कुरामा प्लस हाम्रो घोरेपानीदेखि लिएर इच एन्ड एभ्री ठाउँको होटेलदेखि लिएर बाटोतिर चाहिँ एकदम सुविधा छ त्योमा चाहिँ नडराइकन तपाईँहरू सम्पूर्ण आउन चाहनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ हाम्रो तर्फबाट चाहिँ सम्पूर्णलाई वेलकमै छ तपाईँले गर्नु सक्नुहुने अब एउटा फरेनर भएर पनि हामी विशेष गरी नेपालीहरूको लागि एउटा रिप्रेजेन्ट गरिदिएर नेपाली मान्छेहरू कतिपयहरू चाहिँ बाहिर देश जान्छन् गएर पनि रमाइलोले होइन दुःखले हो नि त जाने पैसाको लागि मात्र हो म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्न जाने तर पैसा बाहेक अन्य पाउने पिसफुल माउन्टेन नेचर त्यो फिल कनेक्ट चाहिँ नेपाल सानो देश भए तापनि एकदम राम्रो टुरिज्ममा राम्रो छ यहाँको मान्छेहरूदेखि लिएर खानाहरूदेखि लिएर यहाँको संस्कृति भन्ने तपाईँले हाम्रो लागि चाहिँ रिप्रेजेन्ट गरिदिएकोमा चाहिँ हामी सबै एकदम खुसी छु
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच म एकदम प्राउड टु रिप्रेजेन्ट टु मेरो मनबाट त्यही हो होइन जस्ट केही काम गर्नै सक्दैन अरू जस्ट यही हो भिडियो बनाउँदा नेपाल यस्तै छ नेपालको मान्छे यस्तै छ
होइन त्यो नि एकदम धेरै हो हाम्रो लागि
तपाईँको त्यही भ्लगहरू बनाउनुहुन्छ नि त्यही अस्ति मेलामा पनि जानुभएको
मेला त राम्रो लाग्थ्यो
त्यो हेरेपछि एकदम खुसी लाग्यो क्या अब विदेशी भनौँ न हजुर त अब विदेशी हुनुहुन्छ नि त विदेशमा जन्मे तापनि नेपाली भाषा चाहिँ राम्रो बोलेर चाहिँ मेलामा गएर जस्तो तपाईँले कति राम्रो भ्लगहरू बनाएर देखाइदिनु भयो नि प्रोग्रामको एकदमै खुसी लाग्यो कि हाम्रो ठाउँको विषयमा होइन त्यो ठाउँको हाम्रो नेपालको विषयमा तपाईँले भ्लग बनाएर देखाइदिनु भयो उहाँलाई अब तपाईँलाई त हामीले भ्लग मात्र देखेको थियो नि त अहिले आएर डाइरेक्ट भेट्नु पाउँदा एकदमै खुसी भ्लगमा भन्दा झन् राम्रो देखिन्छ त्यही भएर भेटेर तपाईँसँग कुरा गर्न पाउँदाखेरि एकदमै हामी खुसी
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच हामीसँगै एउटा यस्तो वेलकम टु घोरेपानी भनेर पनि मेरो भिडियो पनि हाल्नु छ
हजुर मिल्छ एकदमै मिल्छ
सबै यसो सँगै बसेर सबैजना त्यसपछि वेलकम टु घोरेपानी भन्ने मेरो ब्लगमा यस्तो राम्रो
कता बस्ने लोकेसन भन्नु न अहिले लाइट पर्ने थियो
अनि ठिक छ Okay guys, after a beautiful meeting and a nice discussion on tourism, it's time for dal bhat. We have chicken curry, potato and cabbage, spinach, rice, all kinds of different pickles. Not sure which one. This one looks very spicy. We have some radish pickle here, paparom or papad, and our lentil soup. I'm going to tuck right in, guys. Probably see you early morning. Bright and early. I say bright and early. The brightness will be my head torch. We're going to be walking about 3 in the morning. We're going to walk up to the very top here at Poon Hill, and then we're going to be one of these lovely ladies has invited me for breakfast in the morning, so we've got that to look forward to. I do hope that the vlog has been interesting, guys. I just want to say thank you if you've been here all this time and watched this far. But hang on, because tomorrow is promised to be something spectacular. One of the most iconic and beautiful views in all of Nepal. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. But anyway, I'm starving. It's been a long day. I'm going to dig right into this. Good night. Good morning, guys, and welcome back for another early morning walk up to the top of a mountain. It is currently around 4 in the morning. Still dark outside. But yeah, more or less ready to get going. Got my head torch on. So I'll see you guys. You're never going to see anything walking up, but I'll see you at the top for something very special. A breathtaking view of the Annapurna mountain range. So we're in for a treat here, guys. I'll see you at the top, hopefully for, yeah, a nice clean sunrise. Alright, let's get going. Okay guys, we have reached the top here at Poon Hill, and the sun is just rising. You can see the color on my face. In a minute it should hopefully shine on all of these mountains behind me. I will try to get some really nice footage on the phone. I was the first one up here this morning, felt quite proud of that, but now there's quite a few people coming here. I'll go and check out the other side, alright? Okay guys, we'll say good morning again because now the sun is up, and this is the view from Poon Hill, guys. So we have, I'm no expert, but this mountain is Dhaulagiri. This one in the middle is Annapurna South. This one over there is Machapuchare. So when we were in the Mardi Himal trek, we were right underneath this one. I am about to start probably the longest day of this adventure, and one of the most scenic as well. So I'm going to go down and get prepared for that. If you do come up here, I've got to just show you this little tea station too. I'm up at the top of this view tower. Everything's available there. Some really awesome brothers in there serving tea and things that you need. And yeah, we made it. It was worth it in the end. I really do hope you've enjoyed the vlog, guys. It is time for me to get ready for the next vlog. Get down, have some breakfast and stuff. So please do join me on the next vlog. If you've enjoyed this one, like, share and subscribe. And I will see you, well, I'll see you in a minute, but the next vlog will be a little bit later than this one. Catch you later, guys. Goodbye from Poon Hill.
Welcome to Ghorepani, Poon Hill, namaste. 1, 2, 3, go.
Welcome to Ghorepani, Poon Hill, namaste.
You're better.